I met Andrea, I think it was spring of 2003. She was looking for a faculty sponsor for her senior capstone project in Johnston, which was to lead an outdoor education, outdoor adventure class in May term 2004.
When I got back from my semester abroad, friends introduced me to Emily Reilly. We started spending every weekend in Joshua Tree, going camping every weekend we could, trying to get outdoors, and just generally kind of started building this community of outdoors. Our goal was to do a May term class to take students to be able to go out and experience what we'd experience in the outdoors. We connected with Les Canterbury. He was foundational in making it happen because he was the voice of the faculty, and that was such an important piece of the puzzle, was that we had faculty behind our backs. Yeah, I mean, we had no idea at the time that we were going to start a whole program and that the program would be what it is today.
Well, yes, that course in May 2004 was, OP came out of that. And it actually grew and was accepted, it grew pretty quickly.
I think the number one most influential trip we offer is our first year journeys, for sure. That is such a unique opportunity for participants to go on as freshmen coming in. And transfer students coming into the school. They don't know anything really about Redlands. They may have read some things online, but our trip leaders get to influence them and really shape the culture that they think of college as. So they come in a blank slate, and we get to kind of direct them as like, this is the culture of people. We build a strong community, and we look out for each other, and I think that has a profound impact on their college experience.
My experience at Redlands would be completely different if I hadn't done an FYJ.
My first year journey just got me so excited about being in a new place.
I went on first year journey and was able to connect with like 10 other freshmen who were in the same boat as me.
When I went on FYJ and I met all these people that were like-minded and liked the outdoors, I don't think I realized I liked the outdoors until I did FYJ, and then I was like, oh, I'm one of these people.
At my summer camp, which has just been a huge part of my life, and I've never gotten that feeling from another group of people or a program before until I was on FYJ, and then I felt it again. And I kind of knew then, I should be a part of this.
And from there, I knew that outdoor programs was something I really wanted to be a part of.
I just like to go outdoors and chill. So this was pretty much the place that I wanted to be at.
I knew that I wanted to get involved in something, and even if it wasn't originally, my plan maybe originally wasn't to become a trip leader, but I just knew that I wanted to go outdoors, because I'm not into the huge party scene. I wasn't I'm gonna go party every weekend. And I knew that I wanted to do something. I had always heard everything's an hour away, and I just wanted to explore around, and so I found OP.
And I love going outside and being healthy and being active and exploring, and I think that's what attracts a lot of people, and they don't really realize while leading trips you have to do paperwork and budget, and there's a lot of little things that can be kind of difficult.
In my opinion, Outdoor Programs has an incredible community of trip leaders because we give them such a strong responsibility of the trips. They have ownership over the trips.
Also, this one. Yeah.
Awesome. So for each of these, just fill out all your info up to there.
Okay.
And are you okay if it is 15 today?
Mm-hmm. Sweet. Yeah, I have my card.
Awesome.
The amount of responsibility that we're given as trip leaders is incredibly unique, and I think it's well deserved also.
It feels good to be able to like be in a role of responsibility and make decisions that have consequence.
We decided that wilderness first responder, an 80-hour certification in wilderness medicine, was a critical educational experience in order for people to have the information they needed in order to make good decisions in the backcountry. So once it gets to a point where we consider it at all unsafe to be hiking without headlamps, that's a turnaround point that's non-negotiable. I don't really care how close we are to where we want to be. We have a standard set of what we call non-negotiables, which are policies that you don't question and you don't get to make a judgment about.
What makes a trip run smoothly is the hours and days of planning that go into it beforehand.
If you sort of like came into this program and didn't know anything about it, you would assume that like this is our job, we're all getting paid, like this is our work study job, but then you find out that we're all volunteering to do this.
The number one thing on my job description is to help students develop in their time here at college.
I would see my role as a mentor to trip leaders and like a middleman between the director and a college student.
I think Chad and I, while we have very similar goals, our responsibility is to make sure that we as a team accomplish them, not that any individual one of us can do all of them, and that helps create more possibilities.
I can tell whenever people come in, it's such a welcoming community, and I've made such great friends in these just past 3 months being in the program.
It's been like the biggest part of my college degree. I think it was a huge reason for why I even stayed at the school.
It's going to be hard to leave, but it'll be good. I feel like I'm prepared almost for the real world.
Something that this indescribable feeling of going on outdoor programs, and when we said it, we do it all with a little bit of soul.
There's two things. There's the John Deere, and then Hollis has been riding back and forth waving at me.
Oh my God.